Hello, I'm James, and tonight's game is Mask of the Rose. I reach for another memory out of that jumbled grab bag. There are things I sometimes remember from happen. Possible things. If I concentrate, I can recall. I glimpsed something a bit ago. In a mirror, I saw something that wasn't my reflection. A woman who might have been Chinese, though I could not be sure. She sat at a desk in a flooding palace. The milky water had come level with her knee. She wrote in haste, her hands gory with ink. Ink stained and dimmed the firebirds embroidered on her sleeve. A glimpse of me goaded her. The ink bottle upset, blue-black, bloomed in the floodwater. Interesting. No idea what that could be. Just have the material exposés. Student of art. See if Virginia has to say. Seems to know pages. According to the clerk, you had an appointment with me. An appointment was on the schedule this morning. I don't reply. This conversation may go better if I don't start on the back foot. What do you think Mr. Pages intends for London? Much the same thing the masters intended for the previous 4 cities. They will manage poorly, and in the end the city will be destroyed. Though perhaps not for a few centuries. And they will not know how to get what they want from her. Sooner or later, a 6th city will fall on you. I intend to absent myself before then. I contemplate Virginia. Let's see. Cause of outright. Less adoration, please. There are still a few fragments of the last city buried under London. An unseemly pit inhabited mainly by rubbery men, these squid-faced creatures. You may be able to discover it by smell, unless human olfaction is as weak as your other abilities. Silence falls. I suppose you must have met with Mr. Pages and visited the Ministry. While you were there, did you happen to see any of its maps and charts? There is a territorial matter in some dispute. Maps? Those are forbidden now. For you, the laws only apply to you. The Masters apply no such rules to themselves. How about this, then? Mr. Pages might have mentioned a correspondence stone. Did you chance to see a piece of stone with writing on it? Writing that perhaps made your eyes water and your hair prickle, as though your scalp were about to catch fire? I did see that, yes, on Mr. Page's desk. Magnificent. How large was it, would you say? Did it get too hot to touch? Did the air ripple? Would you say that it was well guarded? Are there any mirrors in the room where it is kept? Did any other masters supervise it, or only Mr. Pages? I answer a few of her questions, but there are so many, and some are so strange, that it is many minutes before we're done with the topic. I do not think I have told her everything she wants to know, but it's more than she expected from me. Hell rewards service rendered. Wait here. She goes to the cupboard and produces an ingot of brass. When I touch it, I draw back in surprise. It's not so warm that it burns, but it's not comfortable to hold for long in bare fingers. There is a law above that all things must grow cold in time. This is Hell's reply. Is it getting hotter? No, but it will never go cold, either. The Theophilus would get use out of this, but perhaps only if he had no idea where it came from. So might Horatia, for that matter. What is the nature of your work here? I am establishing official connections between my country and this place. So you are an ambassador to London? Not at the moment. I contemplate Virginia. We have reached the end of my time. If at some future time you wish to return, you will not find the doors barred. I just have time for another errand today. Someone meant to exploit London. Mr. Pages had a use for love stories as though they were currency, meant to squeeze London to extract every such tale. Okay, let's see. Do we have any patients? No. we have a theory of ministry misbehavior we can discuss with Archie. What would be good for this? Yeah, this'll do. I consider what impression this will make on Archie. Archie nods to me significantly, as one conspirator to another. The night of the fall, I saw something that wasn't my own face when I looked in the mirror. It was a woman in a flooding palace. The sight of her alarmed me. I go on for some time, make no effort to hide how frightening the whole business was. The description becomes more frank as I go on. Archie listens, nodding. I have perhaps created some trust between us. I've not lost a patient today. And there's no one raving and in need of confinement, so I'll count that to the good. You meet a lot of patients like that. Aye, more than a few. The dreams that does it. They've been dreaming they've been buried alive, often as not. There's a great run of that dream at the present. You see folk heading off to the graveyard with shovels and pickaxes. That's what they're about, like enough. There's really a great deal of digging up graves? Aye, they put the dead back after. And then sometimes go to dig them out again the next morning. Masters are gathering love stories, or at least Mr. Page's is. The others may be working on it as well. Wonder what the purpose of that might be. Suppose it puts us all at their mercy. I think there are easier ways. They already have our food. They mean to starve us and kill everyone's beloved anyhow. Maybe they want the stories for themselves. As if London were a treasure house of a very peculiar kind. Something tugs at my memory. I saw something that might have been a master the night of the fall. I didn't know what they were then. Everything was so strange that one more strange thing did not stand out. Now I can't shake the feeling they were nearby, on our own street, as London was being swallowed. I have a friend in Fleet Street who will want these. Pays good money for what he can print. Split the price between us. You won't mind me using the rest on medicines, I know. It's not as though I could go to Archie's buyer myself, of course. No one speaks for a moment. The conversation waits on Archie. You should feel free to come and talk with me any time. My own room's not big enough to turn about in, of course. You can find me in the parlor. I should prefer not. Aye, well, whatever suits you. Horatio sets the dinner soon afterward. we have another house assignment. Collected love stories or took unknown actions. Let's see what pages would do to protect them. Rest for dinner. So let's head down. Breeze brought home some extra supplies today. I was able to do something that almost resembled cooking. Her suppers are always delicious. You are very welcome. Flattery, be persuasive. You're always as delicious as possible in the circumstances. Exactly. We have better circumstances today. I chew diligently. Dinner reaches an end. Review the day. If I can remember, I'll have more to tell Archie. Ask Karjit for guidance to the den of rubbery creatures. Save up 5 more pennies and give them to Horatia. Report what I saw of the Masters during the fall, after I remember it better myself. Day 265. 8 days remain in confessions. Another morning. Another newspaper. This morning's lies open on the table. Orgiastic parties of legendary Vicantists threaten virtue, reputation of ordinary citizens. As for the secrets Archie and I have made known, they do not have a headline. Not yet. There is only a small item in the back of the paper. If I am not too occupied otherwise, I can always ask my friends and acquaintances whether there's anything they need from me. They may have some additional tasks for me. I reach for another memory out of that jumbled grab bag. There are things I sometimes remember from that night that cannot have happened. Impossible things. If I concentrate, I can recall. I've been trying to remember the stranger with sigils. The basement window is level with the feet of passers-by. On the night of the fall, I saw unshod feet, curved and taloned, clasping onto the cobblestones to avoid being shaken off. The creature was bigger than a man, but it walked hunched over. Paced out deliberate steps to the curbstone opposite Mrs. Chapman's, and on the stone face it wrote letters of fire. I could not read the language. From the morning, that house was gone. Its neighbors on each side were sharing a party wall. Inscribed buildings. Okay. Pages. Inscribed buildings. But apparently I can't ask why. Mr. Page was consumed by a lust for powered control. He drew sigils on the buildings to enchant them in some fashion. Let's go out on ministry business again. What's this heart for? Work on my relationship with Virginia. You're looking well. Okay, let's see about the Cavern of Tentacled Creatures. You know how to get to the Cavern of Tentacled Creatures. I believe I know what you mean. This path is more than usually complicated. Several times we stop and retrace our steps. We cannot omit this part of the procedure. Going backwards is part of the route. The Warrens of Amber. A warren of brooding tunnels and resinous deposits. Harjeet takes me as far as the cavern entrance. Suggests I watch my back. Descent is steep, the caverns lightless and treacherous. I walk in the dripping dark for a very long time. Has anyone else ever been this way? Will I ever return? Until, at last, a light. What are you doing down here? Crashing about in the dark, like an escaped sorrow spider. My friend and I were miles below. Sound was vexing him. And more importantly, vexing. Are you from around these parts? I am not native to the caves, if that is your question. I can also assure you I do not come or fetid city. Though I have learned you're ungainly, nor did I sprout from the flowers like a hero of old. I have been here a very long time. My name is Bakujin. I used to be a person of consequence. My city predates yours, though now it is gone. Yours fell on it, but I do not hold it against you. The fourth city had already gone to the dogs, and worse. I assume Atlantis is lying around here somewhere. Eden's a stone's throw. Do not be fooled. There is no such state. The earthly paradise, should it have ever existed, is far from here. My city resembled it. It seems best I escort you to caverns if you explore. There are things down here it would be best not to fall into. You may not take my arm. And my friend would welcome company. It saves him talking at me. He leads me deeper into the darkness. I have been watching your city for some time. I have made a few trips to the market above, bartered for what I could with the little we have. I have observed that Londoners are an excitable breed. It is in this spirit that I warn you not to be alarmed at the appearance of my friend. He cannot help it. As long as he knows how to handle his cutlery, I fear that you would not wish him to. His table etiquette is unconventional, to put it politely. Dionysian, to put it unkindly. It is best you do not fit any of your city's notions upon him. You will only be disappointed. Its people are from far away, or long ago. They emerged centuries ago from these caves. I do not know how deep their roots run. They do not resemble us. They do not think like us. They do not act like us. But they do not mean to harm us. It is not far now. She leads me through dark and twisting caverns for a very long time. It feels like days. This is Batachi-Khan. It is not his name, but he has permitted me to call him. Names are unknown. He is a man of surpassing flexibility. Perhaps robbery man, a more suitable translation. Though of course he is not a man, but he has insisted on the masculine. I have not wished to dispute this. I imagine there's more than a few uses for such a skill. Batachi-Khan makes an innocent hooting noise. Believe me, the novelty wears off after the first century. And now you've only encouraged him. You are the first to venture down here, though secrecy has grown harder and harder of late. Batachi-Khan insisted we get as close to the surface as we could. I told him it was only a matter of time. I was right. Batachi-Khan makes a series of plangent honks. The gesture is obvious. The surface. There are others of his kind, many, more places than here. They sheltered me from the dissolution of my city. They have sent us from the vats to be their emissary. I have been his eyes and ears while we waited to see what would become your new city. I have even learned your language. What under heaven happened there? Such an ugly, polygamous tongue. Ah, I believe we have tea. You take a cup? Batachi-Khan makes a series of frantic honks, as though to dissuade me. It tastes sweet, with a heady creaminess, despite the dark coloration. Excellent. Funny, even with the milk substitute, it tastes almost as it should. Batachi-Khan makes a honking that could be interpreted as nervous or excitable. He wishes to... I had mosaic tiles somewhere for the difficult one. Bear with me, as that cheating costermonger at the market says. Batachi-Khan approaches with a plaintive burbling. Batachi-Khan extends a tentacle. He wants me to take it. I give it a firm shake. Zoiadinous and soft as silk. Batachi-Khan makes a pleasing honk. I have it. That noise means a recumbence is desired, but not... Oh. I see that I am superfluous. That shall be my epithet. Superfluous Varquagen. Varquagen is still for a moment. Then she rolls her eyes. Very well, I do recall this one. I accept the apology. Batachi-Khan makes a plangent noise like a duck being deflated. I think this indicates contentment. This is followed by a series of trilling ululation. No, I would not ask that on a first visit. He glances at me. Perhaps if our new friend would come again, they might indicate, by so doing, that they are willing to entertain a request of such Viscosity. Arcogen considers whether there is anything to add. Wait. Let me show you the way. Both hope you will return. Frankly, I am glad of the company. It has been a very long time in the Amber Vaults. The conversation of a rubbery man grows thin after the first day.